chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer
or two.
Chicano shuffle, Esteve's an asshole, just lost some fans. Oh well, tough shit.
Tough shit.
Chicano shuffle, Ramon's el guapo, he tells good stories. Let's interrupt.
We will.
Chicano shuffle, we love our fan. We hope you like this. If not, oh well.
Oh well.
Welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle. This is Ramon.
This is Fernando.
And no Estebs.
He's out riding, bro.
He's out riding, el cabrón. He's exercising his right to demonstrate.
He's trying to come up on some gypsies. Some gypsy guitars.
Yeah, as you can tell, I know that a lot of listeners are going to be this week, and I don't know how many weeks to follow, but I think for the past 2.5 months, a lot of the topics have been coronavirus, right?
Todo.
And then as of last week, I think it was, what was it, May 27th?
The what?
When the George Floyd.
I think it was on Monday, I want to say.
May 27th, I think.
I don't know what that was. I think it was Monday, though.
Yeah, you know what? I don't have the date on me right now. But yeah, there's a incidente with George Floyd. It's evident. You're seeing it in the streets, you're seeing it in the news, and the riots, and todo el pinche desmadre.
Pues ya los ves aquí reportando desde el sur de Los Ángeles, right?
En vivo y directo.
We're at the news desk. Ramon has the fucking tablet, laptop over there. We're going to put the little green screen, way ahí atrás to put footage, way.
Yeah, so it's, it's unavoidable. We definitely have to say or talk about it, right?
Well, how don't you, way? Está cabrón.
It is.
It's literally going down the street, way, tal desmadre, way.
Down the street. I know that it's. Would you say it's getting out of hand, or would you say it's justifiable?
You mean appropriate?
Appropriate? Yeah, there we go.
That's a hard question.
That's the thing. It's like, and I've been seeing a lot of. I have my opinions on it, and I have.
Pues para eso estamos, güey.
Yeah, and I know that a lot of our opinions or what we have to voice it's not gonna land nicely with a lot of our listeners or a lot of the people out there. But
oh shit! A ver.
No. The thing
Start
is,
some controversy. Fuck it, go for it, bro.
No,
tell us your greatest generation opinions.
No, it's not even about the greatest generation. I mean, there's a lot of factors. You can't just say because there's a lot of. So there's a lot of opinions out there. There's a lot of comments or phrases that what led up to this? What led up to George Floyd's untimely death or murder? Actually, it was a murder.
Yeah,
you can't see it as an accidental death. You can't say it's like, it was, I don't know. It was murder basically. And a lot of us saw it. When I started seeing the images, they were just still images at first. I just saw, the what's his? I don't even want to say his name. On his neck. I don't even want to say his fucking name, but his knee on his neck, and I'm like, what the fuck is this all about? And then it wasn't until a listener, and I think it was Daniel that started sending me a lot of the reports of what was going on, and then he was the one that sent me the video. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I actually sat there and I saw the whole video. And what's crazy is like a lot of you and I know a lot of listeners out there, we've watched videos of people dying, of people getting killed. I try to avoid it, Wayne. Yeah, but we've seen them.
No, I try to avoid it most of the time. Most of the time, it'll be they have the video and the article or whatever. No, I'll just read the article and never play the video because, I mean, I know what's going to happen. When they're telling you what's going to happen, by the time I go look it up most of the time, yeah. The one that I did see, way, and I don't want to say by accident, but it was because it's one of those videos where in my little feed it just started playing, not on Instagram, like on my little news feed. Mm-hmm. It was the one with the ¿cómo se llama? The dude in Georgia, the dude was running.
Oh, yeah.
Where it just started playing, and then once it started playing, it's like you can't stop looking, So eso me pasó, but that was the It's been a long time since I played one on my own, you know?
Yeah.
Even this George one, I haven't seen the whole thing. I just saw the images and I go, I don't need to see any more than that one.
Yeah.
And the story is easy one.
And that's hard because, no matter what, some of the, these videos out there of people dying untimely or accidentally or, murdered or lo que sea, they're shockers. But this one was, for me, it really had an impact because, you could see that there's citizens out there. You could see that there's people telling these cops, hey, he can't breathe. Hey, he needs help. He's already handcuffed. Why are you still on his neck? Why is he still there? He's saying that he can't breathe. And I'm watching this. And then, you as myself and like many of you guys, many of you listeners out there, saw this man die right before our eyes. Even though it was, pre-recorded or it had already happened, we saw this. And it's just, I don't know, it just broke my heart. And at the same time, I was angry.
But not to diminish anything, way, but it's nothing new, way. This is, I'm not saying that it's the straw that broke the camel's back type of shit, but like you're saying, when you saw it, it fucking broke your heart. I think it just happened. The last big one was the one I'm saying where the dude was just jogging away. Yeah. And they took the law into their own hands and fucking lo mataron. No mames, way.
But that one right there, I think I was more angry with that one with the way what was it, in Georgia?
Georgia.
Yeah, the way the I guess the authorities over there let it go, or just like, the way they were, but and
it's like that one. But that one, they let the dude said it was self-defense. Him and his son said it was self-defense because he charged the son. Well, yeah, porque he fucking pulled the gun on him. And then these vatos, they said, all right, self-defense, cool. The fucking father and son during quarantine just went home and Netflix and chilled for like 3 or 4 months, way.
Exactly. But these guys were, at this moment, even though whatever the father was, I know he was something with the law enforcement.
He was a retired cop.
Retired cop, right? They're citizens now. But this one with George Floyd, this is an active cop with a badge, with the law enforcement on his back.
No, yeah, but I'm not I'm not saying it to diminish that one, but I'm saying you should have had the same coraje for the other one because, yeah, he was a retired cop, he was now a citizen, but his cop buddies that were his coworkers, ya lo conocían. He said self-defense and just said, all right, cool. Go home, way.
And they're going with self-defense because, this video didn't surface.
For entire months. So they were at home Netflixing.
And now does it fall into the responsibility of the person that was recording this? Should they had already...
I don't know what that situation with why they didn't come over with the video, or maybe they turned in the video away and
then did nothing about it until this person's like, hey, nothing's happening. Let me surface this to the... Okay, so that could be it. So it falls into... Yeah, I was angry, but like everything, this one, I guess for me, this one, because you're seeing it right there. And not only that, but you're seeing other witnesses, not just you, but the people around there are saying, hey, this man can't breathe.
But it's like we brought up... Yeah, it's kind of weird, but we brought up when we're fucking talking on the Xbox way. It goes like even that list I put up way. The Eric Garner dude in New York, the fucking we're talking about them in. It was the same thing. He said I can't breathe, and the dude was choking him out. So it's like it came full circle way to another guy that literally said the same thing.
I can't breathe. Yeah.
So it's like that little thing that I put away. Is it surprising way?
Yeah, and the thing is, so I'm conflict. No, I'm not conflicted by this. It's not a matter of conflict or anything, but it's a system. It's this whole buddy system. It's this whole like, we protect our own. We can do no wrong type of deal.
Above the law.
Exactly. You have a badge you have a license to kill. Just because you have a badge, you have a license to kill, and people, you deal with people in the courts, you deal with people in the system, you have all these friends, so they're like, it's that
covers for you.
Yeah, it's that connection. You can't turn in your own. You have to look out for your own.
There's my training.
Yeah. And so I've talked to other podcasters. I've talked to listeners. I've been messaging. No, trust me, dude. Everybody's been, and
I've inquired.
a lot
Si
of
eres reportero, güey.
a lot of our listeners and followers and just our friends, because I mean, I like to consider some of these people friends already. I talk to them.
I wish I had as many friends as you, güey.
You could, but I don't know.
I don't really wish.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
I like talking to the raza. I like talking to the people out there. I like getting their opinions and their thoughts. And sometimes we agree, sometimes we disagree, and sometimes it's just like, we're in the middle. And not that I'm in the middle with this one, but I did have a couple of conversations when they first came out. Fernie, you and I and a lot of our listeners grew up in the 90s, right?
The riots?
The riots, that happened and all of that. But the killings that the cops are doing, not only that, but
that's what I'm saying, way that the it's not surprising to me, because the killings have always been, even desde entonces, way. Even before that, these killings, it's never been like we've talked about it even before, where is like racism really dead? No, racism is the same way. Some people hide it better, Yeah, it's a little bit more ingrained. But now with Trump, it's come out a little bit more. But I think you talk to like a black person, and they'll tell you it's the same way.
Yeah, and I've listened to, como te digo, I've been watching all these things. The raza, there's what is it? Beer masters or craft beer guys that are talking about this. There's podcasters that are talking about this. There's influencers that are talking about this, and they're giving, and celebrities and everything, and they're speaking out.
I haven't seen a lot of celebrities, Wayne.
Well, you know what? You're right. I've seen that they posted or reposting, and then they'll type a little something, but it's not them coming out and saying, because this incident happened on a Monday, and then I started seeing more feeds about in Linwood, California, where the sheriff was pulling out there was two brothers in a car. I guess they were trying to buy a bumper, and the cop pulls up and trying to open the door for him. Like the cop's trying to literally open the door to get him out, and the guys are like, "Why? What did I do? Why? Stop reaching in!" And they're like, and all of this.
I didn't see that one.
No.
Well, it's good. Even I don't know if you're fucking that chat we're having también on the Xbox. That's been my quarantine connection with.
Your news outlet.
No, that's my quarantine connection with other people.
Okay.
When we play, me and los otros camaradas get into like little discussions too, or in between games. Sometimes we'll stop the thing, and we'll just chat it up. So it's been my connection to talk to people instead of like everybody's doing Zoom. I'm doing fucking Xbox live chat. Pero like when I think you're in that one way when fucking Chapo was telling, hey, wait, have you seen fucking that they burned this and this? I was like, wait.
Yeah.
I was completely disconnected, way, because I didn't know what was happening. Way, I didn't know what the fuck they were already rioting and burning buildings and targets and police stations, and I didn't know the fuck was happening.
It was a night that in Minneapolis, I guess the protesters burned down the police station. That I think that's where that
like
cop,
Thursday or Wednesday.
No,
that was his precinct. Yeah,
that was his precinct.
But Chapo brought it up, and I was like, oh shit, this shit escalated, because I had just seen like a little article before we played about this shit, and I started seeing those images of that we're talking about with the dude with the cop with his knee on his neck. I had just I had just seen this like maybe an hour before. And then this guy starts telling me about fucking how they're burning precincts and targets. And I was like, oh shit, this escalated quickly, like in a day, way. Like fuck. And he's like, no way. This has been going on for a week. Like this shit happened like on Monday. So I was like really disconnected and really ignorant about it, way. So yeah, I even my at first fucking opinions were a little off because I was a little ignorant about it, way. But surprising, I guess not really, way.
Yeah. And then so in the process of it, you start seeing all the comments and a lot of the, I guess, posts, whether it's on Twitter, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on the interwebs, lo que sea. And then you have the people, that are very angry and they're like, this is bullshit. This has been going on forever. And then you have the people who are like, only if they comply, if they comply, they wouldn't get to this point. And I was talking to another podcaster about this.
No way. My podcaster union. When do I get my card? Way? How do I sign up?
Dick, all you have to do is just talk. That's the only thing, just reach out and be available, or reach out to people.
Is this union on Xbox Live? Because I'll hit them up. Yeah.
So
Bro.
we were talking about this, and again, this is before it started getting to this escalation, and I had that. I made that comment too. Like, look, I grew up in the '90s. I knew that police brutality was fucking more active than ever, and I knew that even the drive-by shootings were fucking.
You think the riders are getting close, way? Because the alarm system's going off, way.
The security's going off.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
I know.
Shit's getting crazy, bro. There's probably cohetes or something. Do you hear cohetes?
Maybe there's a squirrel or a cat around there.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. So, in the process, I'm like, look.
She even waits for you to fucking start talking. Cállate, güey. ¿Tú qué sabes? Eres ignorante.
You know what? Let me go take her inside the house. You handle it.
Oh, shit. I don't even know what... Oh, shit. I'm supposed to handle it?
Okay, fuck it. So, whatchamacallit, in the process, I grew up in this time. So, there was a little...
Wait, but with the riots, I think we already talked about this. ¿Cuántos años tenías, güey?
Yo tenía 12 o 13 años. 12 or 13.
You had to be older.
It was
I was like 11 or 12, güey.
It was 28 years ago. It was in 92.
Yeah, but I'm saying 90, that's why, 92.
So let me see.
Yo ya tenía mínimo los 12, güey.
I was...
11, 12? Yeah, I think I was 11, 12. So you could have been 12.
92, 93, 94.
You must have been like 65.
15.
67.
No, 76.
No, I'm saying, you're from the 20s, güey.
No, fuck
1920s.
I must have been 14, 15 then. 14, 15. That was 28 years ago.
So you would have even better memory than I would.
Yeah, 28 years ago.
Especially savant style.
28 years ago, this happened, and it was 4 cops that got off scot-free, and there was anger, dude. I mean, the video was there. They did this shit. And then you had the people arguing, fucking, he wouldn't stay down, and he was high on drugs, and he put him on the chase, or lo que sea. If he would have just complied, or he would have just done this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And part of me, believe it or not, was like, okay, yeah, a lot of that could have been avoided. A lot of it could have been avoided. I don't know. I mean, what the stories that you hear with George Floyd was that there was a couple earlier that were trying to fucking pass by a fake $20 bill, and I guess the proprietors of the market or the bodega or whatever you want to call it, or the store, kicked them out. And then supuestamente que llega George Floyd, and I don't know if
so you're saying it wasn't him to begin with?
There was other people.
Because the only person I've heard that from was from you, way. So are you getting that from Instagram or?
No, I think who did I get it from? Someone told me about it.
Shady source.
Yeah, no, not shady source. But it's just I should do more. But this is the story. So apparently that they're saying that either he was trying to pass by a fake check or a fake dollar bill or a $20 bill. Right. And that's when they called the authorities, and then they came. Yeah. Right. And he was in his car, and they're like, this is a guy, blah, blah, blah. And they brought him out. So you have the people that say, well, if he wouldn't have tried to been that shady or whatever, that wouldn't have happened. I get it, but people shouldn't die for this.
Here's my beef with that way. Okay. Like in response to like those way that you're talking about. Here's the thing, way. Yeah. Okay. Ponle, like I was trying to explain it to también on Xbox Live. Mm-hmm. Fucking, they need to send me a check for all this promotion. Pero even I was trying to explain to my primo in Mexico that we fucking play with, because he lives in Mexico, way. He doesn't understand what the fuck I mean. He's like, what the fuck's happening over there? Here's shit's getting crazy. I go, and we're trying to, I think it was last night, that we're trying to explain it to him. And I was like, dude, it doesn't matter. Ponle he was robbing the fucking store. Mm-hmm. Ponle he was robbing a bank, way. We're like, whatever. I mean, the dude, they had shown up, ya hubo the altercation, they had handcuffed him. He had already pretty much surrendered. Like any fight back he had, they already fucking has squashed it. He was already handcuffed on the floor, way. And then this dude, ponle, he still feels like this dude still got some energy. Todavía fucking, ponle que le pone his knee on the neck. I've seen these fucking cops do shit like this before, way, right? But he puts his fucking leg on his neck, 30 seconds, a minute. And fucking, pues ya se calma, ya se le baja el pinche, the adrenaline, whatever. And you're like, all right. That would make sense. But no way, this shit, when he put his knee on his neck for like, I don't know if it was 8, 9 or like 10 minutes, way.
9,
like
yeah.
Exagerado, way. He was already handcuffed. He was already in custody. He was already lying on the floor, way. Like you didn't need to fucking stand with your knee on his neck for that long, way. There's like no excuse for that, way. I don't care like what happened prior or what his offense really was, way for an officer, pues. I mean, there's some offenses that as a citizen, you might get fucking crazy and shit goes down. Mm-hmm. But we're talking about a police officer, way.
That's
there to protect and serve, way. And once this dude is in custody, he has rights. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he's fighting, you get into some crazy shit, and people want to argue, oh, pues es que he was defending himself, and this and this. That might be shady too, but this one is like there's the shady. There's no shady line. There's no fucking gray. This dude just fucking se pasó de vergas. Well, I guess in my opinion, everybody can go along this shit.
And that's the thing. And then, but going back to that point that I was talking to this compa about, I'm like, Fernie, whenever we got pulled over, and I know that you and I have gotten pulled over a lot.
I've gotten pulled over a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I've used to get pulled over a lot. Why? Because I drove in the area that you were in. And you get profiled no matter what. We get profiled.
The raza gets profiled for sure.
Yeah, the raza, the black raza, the younger raza. If you have an import car that's loud or it's flashy, you're going to get pulled over. If you have a lowrider, you're going to get pulled over. If you have a car with tinted windows, you're going to get pulled over. If you have a fancy or luxurious car, you're going to get pulled over.
It doesn't matter because there's even the raza that tiene que darte la contra and go, I've never got pulled over. And you go, Dick, well, obviamente, güey. It's not I'm not saying, güey. But Dick, it doesn't matter. No matter what I've driven, güey. Tampoco no, I don't have a cholo look. I don't feel like I have I'm up to no good look, way, and still I've consistently gotten pulled over.
Middle Eastern, my friend.
I was even telling my primo yesterday, I think I told him a couple stories of how fucking I've gotten harassed también, pero I mean, that's not the point. The point is, como dices, way.
Yeah, for example, remember that story that you talk about that they pulled you over and they put you in the back of the squad car?
Well, even... It's not as bad. I have a worse story, but even a more leve, más arriba que ese story. One time they pulled me in over, there was me and three compas in a car. We got, I think it was like Jack in the Box, ponle. Mm-hmm. And we parked in the parking lot of a park, and it was fucking, it was after dark. A lot of parks fucking close after dark. They say closed at fucking sundown or whatever. Mm-hmm. So we're parking in the parking lot, cochándolos el pinche Jack in the Box. Y pasó la patrulla one time, pasó la patrulla two times. Pasó three times, and I was like, oh, you know what? They're waiting for an excuse, way. Let's just fucking get out of here, way. So we put the burgers, fucking Jack in the Box down. We fucking as soon as we drove out of the fucking parking lot, dos patrullas fucking pulled us over. As soon as it wasn't even 30 seconds before two more showed up, and they didn't pull us out of the car. If we're negros, probably, way, they would have. But they took us out, they handcuffed us, left us lying on the floor, way. The fucking floor was cold as fuck, too, way. For California weather, pero it felt fucking cold as fuck. Me acuerdo, güey. They left us lying there handcuffed, and uno de los camaradas tried to flip over and sit up, and fucking they're like, no, cabrón. Y ahí los dejaron pinche acostados 30 minutes while I don't know, güey. I guess while they ran all our fucking names and nothing came up. They fucking searched the car, and then they finally sat us up when no one had fucking any records, no one fucking there was nothing in the car. Then they sat us up and we're like, what were we waiting for? They wouldn't tell us nothing. Then another crew came to fucking search the car. And then we waited some more. And then they brought the fucking canine to search the car. And they kept asking us, what the fuck? What were you guys doing there? Were you fucking drinking? Were you fucking smoking? Come on, just, not by the way. We're homies. We're like, no way. Did you not see all the fucking cheeseburgers? We're just being fat asses, way. And they're like, all right. And then they go search the car again, way. Pero for half an hour, that is just lying on fucking... on pinche cold ass fucking concrete, way. Y les valió madre, way. They wouldn't even let us sit up, way. And it was just for nothing, way. Dude, I never understood.
No, let me ask you this. In this process, were any of you guys giving them shit?
No one gave them shit. At the end, un compa gave them shit, and then they gave me a ticket. But they were even just leaving us with a warning, way.
Yeah.
But it was like an hour and a half. And like I'm saying, this is not extreme, way. It was just bullshit,
Yeah. But then, so, es como dicen, el que nada debe, nada teme.
Yeah, pero I've always said, way, and I think I've said it here, way. I mean, us, the pinche brown people, get hassled and harassed, way. Pero el pinche, los pobres negritos, way, those dudes is a whole other level, way. The shit that they endure is another level, way. We think we get harassed. We think, my shit, I'm saying, that story is pretty level. We have one that's even worse, but I'm not even going to go there. what happened to us, they might, if we're negritos, they probably would have fucking like pulled us out of the fucking car way. Like they asked us to get out of the car and we was trying to be cool way. We got off and they handcuffed us and did that whole shit. This was nothing way. Like if we're negritos, they probably would have went worse way. Their shit is like a whole other level way. So whatever story we got, they
have it. Yeah,
they have it worse way. And we're talking about decades and a century and shit.
Fuck. So the argument's been, and I've seen it a lot, and this one I have seen it in on the news, and I've seen it in I guess in whatchamacallit, in Instagram, and I know I don't think we talked about it on Xbox, but I've talked about it with other people. Is that look, I guess these cops. Do you think that they're definitely desensitized, right? Or
it's good. It's like any job way. Yeah, we talked about this, mama, too way. Like at our job, when we talked about que pinche, they're like, hey, they wanted me to do this. No mames, way.
Yeah, fuck them.
And we're like, that's your job, puto.
And then we get to a certain point, like, yeah, maybe I don't have to do this. I'm not a mover.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not here to check your cable box. I'm not from the cable company.
I'm not here to do this. I'm not here to do that. Yeah, you get all fucking up on your high horse.
And it's like doctors, like, for example, doctors. At the beginning, when you become a doctor or whatever, you're in the process of it, dealing with the bad news or dealing with your loved one passed away or this is what happened or like we tried everything and nothing happened. That gets hard, right? But as over the years, you just become very closed off.
And you learn how to do it way where,
like where you're just like, you're stone cold.
Yeah, you go home and you sleep.
Yeah, you go home and exactly.
So yeah, I mean, it happens to cops too.
And that's what I was talking to this person. I'm like, look, if anything, cops, they're always on alert. I mean, they don't know who they're pulling over. They don't know who they're dealing with. I mean, they gotta be the same with. They just have to be one certain.
But that's the pedo. They're not the same with everybody.
Exactly.
Even the good cops are not the same with. I mean, no, okay, maybe that's the wrong way to put it. It's just, I don't know, way. How do you put it fucking, to not be douchey too, like, maybe too fucking, trying to be too PC about it. But I'm saying, even the good cops develop, like what you're saying, that fucking, a
profile.
Yeah, they just fucking, they only profile, pero también it's my job, I'm doing my job type of deal, mm-hmm. And I'm here to do this, I'm here to do that. And sabes que, in this neighborhood, fucking, pinche that negro's probably up to no good, so fucking lo voy a parar. Type like you develop this fucking shit. So I mean, you could say, yeah, okay, every fucking, pero how'd I say it, way? I don't know, way. Because you always hear the shit. Oh shit, the fucking there's only a handful of bad cops that make the rest of them look bad. But I mean, even the good ones do some like
shady shit,
some shady like only like profiling, like you're saying, pues. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you, to an extent, you understand it, but then you look at the stats, and the stats don't support it. Way they always say, oh, well, no, it's because los negros are always committing more crimes and shit. And the stats kind of don't support it. Like I don't know. Way I guess I'm just trying to be fucking too PC about it or too.
I don't know. It's a very delicate conversation.
It's because. Yeah, we should support our police, and definitely there's more good cops and bad cops. And I think the law enforcement, I've known both good and bad cops. Yeah. I've known some shady ass fucking cops way.
You and I have friends and family that are in the force.
Yeah, I've had friends and I have some family too, way, pero el pinche. And for the most part, they're good way, but it's like any other holiday, like you're saying, where you get either desensitized or you just build fucking like little habits way. Or, that's the way, maybe that's the way you're fucking the dude you trained with. Maybe you don't go as far. Maybe you train with the bad cop and you don't pick up all his bad habits way, but there's a couple little things, that still linger way. So you might be good. You might not beat a dude down, but you're still going to pull over more black dudes than the white dude. You're still probably going to arrest more black people than the white dudes. You're also going to pull over more raza than the white people, because even the last time I got pulled over, and like one dude was kind of, I don't want to say douchey, because I think it was more like what you're saying, like I'm doing my job, bro. Mm-hmm. like fucking doing all his madre. El otro guy was trying to be kind of cool, like he was a new guy. you can tell this other dude's training him, and the other dude, yeah, era pinche hardcore. He was already set in his ways, and he was kind of being a douche. Doesn't mean he was a bad cop. He wasn't really like abusing me or anything, way, pero he was being very short. He wouldn't tell me why he fucking put me in handcuffs, way. And I'm like, Dick, I don't understand. It's a traffic stop. Why am I in handcuffs? El pinche no me decía nada. Y el otro way was trying to explain shit. Well, he's looking up if you have warrants and blah, blah.
Yeah, make sure you don't run. Yeah, I mean, it's protocol.
Yeah. The senior dude was like, hey, wait, well, go search his car. And I was like, what's happening, bro? Another guy was like, hey, is it okay if I search your car? Like, so one dude just told the other guy to search the car. And the new guy went by like protocol and asked if he can search my car. So was that other guy like a bad cop? No, I don't think he was. I think he just was, he's already has his ways, Mm-hmm. So there's that.
Is he more of an asshole? What did you say? More of an asshole?
He would. To me, he was an asshole, right? To me, straight up, he seemed like a fucking asshole. But I'm saying, when you think about it, like from an outside perspective, and I hear from the mic, but when you think about it from an outside perspective, I think that's his jale. He's been doing it for 30 years or only 25 years. He didn't look that fucking rocon for a long time. And he's already set in how he does things, Mm-hmm. He's already tired of the bullshit. He's heard all the excuses, blah, blah, blah type of deal,
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to say anything he hasn't heard. Oh, fucking no way. I was just doing this. Oh, iba a trabajar. Or,
ya me estaba cagando and I have to drive fast. And that's.
Yeah. He's heard all the fucking bullshit and he just doesn't fucking deal with it anymore. He just fucking, I'm just going to fucking handcuff you. I'm going to look up your record and we'll fucking see. Si todo bien, pues te vas. Mm-hmm. So to me, he was an asshole. But you do look at it from an outside perspective. It's that same attitude we're saying, like that you develop after you've been doing your same job for a long time. You just develop these habits way of how you do things now, and how your job is almost separated from what your actual job is, I guess.
Yeah.
Como decimos, way, like, hey, she wanted me to fix her internet, bro. I was only there for the phone.
Yeah. She wanted to look to an alarm. I'm like, I don't do alarms, lady. I'm the phone company.
No, but I'm saying, okay, that one, all right. Technically, you're not supposed to touch your alarm. Mm-hmm. A lot of, if you feel in a good mood, you would take a look at it. Mm-hmm. Pero digo, the dudes, like, they just show up and they're like, I don't do DSL. What the fuck? I'm not going to touch your fucking internet.
Yeah.
When most times it's going to be outside way, something you can fix, Yeah. Like if you test the line, you're going to find the same fault that's fucking up the internet. Pero nomás because you don't deal with DSL. Like, I'm not going to do that shit.
So todo este pinche desmadre, güey, it's sad. Now the riots we've had, LA's got, we got the National Guard now.
Yeah,
we got the National Guard and we got a curfew.
Night.
Yeah, we got a curfew. We have a listener that he's part of the National Guard.
Oh, you're telling me on the way here.
Yeah, and he's in downtown LA. I wish them stay safe, be careful, and everything. But these protesters, and I think there's a difference between the protesters and the rioters, right? Protesters are there, because the protesters are the ones that are doing the chants, that are making awareness, and then you have los pinches desmadrosos, the rioters, that like looking for an opportunity.
But I mean,
look, I understand you're angry. I understand you're mad. This is absurd. This is too much. But
I think that even there, like what you're talking about, even there's a line. Like there's still gray, like between the looters that you're talking about. You're like all balling them up, but there's also looters. Como dices tú, okay, there's I guess a categories way. I mean, at least in my opinion, everybody has their shit. But there's looters that, like you're saying, it's all that pent up anger, and you're like, fuck it, tanto robando ese pinche shit. I'm gonna fucking grab some shit too. Fuck these fucking assholes. But there's also the other dudes que están aprovechando, como dices tú. There was a story from last night's fucking looting in downtown way where they went into a Foot Locker way. They broke the fucking windows and all the Foot Locker in downtown LA. And people went in to loot, and two dudes went directly for the safe. Mm-hmm. They grabbed the safe. As they were coming out with the fucking safe, they're telling everybody else that was looting fucking Jordans or whatever. They're like, hey, back the fuck up or we're going to fucking shoot you. We're going to shoot you dead. Get the fuck back. So those dudes went in with the purpose to steal the fucking safe.
Yeah.
It wasn't just protesting, looting, como I said. So there's a separation between esos cabrones que se aprovecharon They probably fucking broke the window, started todo el desmadre just to get to the safe. And even on their way out, they're amenazando gente, get the fuck out of our way. Like, we're taking this fucking safe. So there's a line even there, way.
So I'm going to ask you a loaded question.
All these are loaded questions.
No, this is a little bit. Are you do you think these riots and these riots, not the protesting, but the riots, are justified?
You mean like the looting? You mean, or just like the protest? Of course, are justified.
Yeah, but the looting and the riots.
It's not. I don't know if it's a loaded question. It's just fucking like we're saying. There's a lot of gray way. Is it justified? Like these dudes that I'm saying that literally went straight for the fucking safe.
Yeah, they're taking advantage because the cops are not going to do anything right now.
People like that are just taking advantage. There's other looters, como dices también, que they're not going for the safe, but they're like, fuck yeah, I'm going to take this TV. I'm going to take these Jordans.
I'm going to take these jeans.
There's other dudes que también or I keep saying dudes, but I mean people, and fucking también hay señoras and señoras. Like not señoras, fucking, women, females. But they're just angry, break the window. Well, fuck, I already broke the window. Might as well take the fucking Jordans. Fuck this fucking shit. So there's all those lines. At some point where it gets blurred, where they're just, like you're saying, taking advantage, at that point, that's not justified.
Yeah.
Los vatos que are just coraje, all that. I think I was telling someone too, not...
Xbox Live?
Probably Xbox Live chat. Just saying, bro. Xbox Live. You can buy a year at Costco for 2 years for like $90 a kid.
And it connects you to your friends and the world internationally.
You don't need Zoom. Call of Duty Warzone is free. Just saying. So, pinche. So there's that line way. So like, I understand que the anger, pues, that all these people have pent up. Y aparte, on top of all that, like this happened, like it's like everything came together, way.
The perfect storm?
Well, because normally, ya ves, güey. También, if you think about it, this is all también cycles, way, and I'll sound pessimistic because all this is going to happen. I'm sure not too much is going to change. Pero piénsala, güey. Every 2 or 3 years, there's a fucking riot. The last one, que fue there was one after Ferguson. Oh, well, there was one like right after Ferguson, and there was Ferguson, and then there was one. There's one over here somewhere. There's one like in Brooklyn, like over the decade way. So like every 2 or 3 years, there's a pretty big riot. The difference on this one, I think, is it's fucking like spreading like fucking wildfire to all the cities.
It's nationwide.
So this isn't fucking new, bro. And then every time you think they change a few things, police, like after the Eric Gardner one, people got retrained to fucking not do chokeholds. And then maybe after this one, they'll retrain them not to do the fucking knee. And some other pendejada is going to happen, way. It's just the way it is, way. It's a fucking sad, very sad fact. And there's always all these riots. And it just, I don't know, way. It just doesn't seem to change shit, way. I don't know. I even forgot where I was going with it, way. What I started with?
I started with the loaded question, but a lot of people taking advantage and the rioters and the looters and the protesters, right? Now, I've heard, I don't know how true the source is, but I was hearing on the news outlets and everything that there's videos of the ones that are breaking the windows and starting all these riots that are white supremacists. They're starting this mother. Have you heard that? I
heard that there's white supremacists like in the crowds.
Starting the shit, right?
That's what I'm saying. Those are battles that are just taking advantage.
Yeah, but they're trying to. So this is where the whole fucking. I think that there's an agenda, not an agenda, but there's a plan or there's something amidst where they're like
plan con maña, güey.
Plan con maña. There we go. Let's take advantage of this. Let's make the minorities look worse, and let's have them destroy their own community.
But that's what I'm saying. Like people are saying, "Oh shit, pinche que riots," and why is this, dude? Like you're saying, in '92, fucking we had riots. Like I'm saying, in pinche Ferguson, we had riots. There's this whole decade, we have every like 2 or 3 years, there's been a pretty healthy riot. Not at like I'm saying, the difference I think this time is it's like a spreading way to a fucking other cities and. There's like the other ones, it would be protests, but it wouldn't get up to riot levels. It'd be unrest, ponle, but it wasn't rioting. It wasn't fucking burning buildings down and shit. But this thing is, it's not new, way. It's like what's otro pedo? Pero pinche. Yeah, so you got those dudes. You got those other dudes taking advantage, just fucking rob a store, way. Eso sí ya te pasas de verga. The one that's more fucking loaded también is the one when you ask, way, is it is it okay that they're burning down or looting like mom and pop shops, güey? Pues los que no son el Foot Locker, los que no son Target, the ones that are already fucking on their last leg because
of this whole pandemic, and
because
they're barely with their head above the water.
Oh, that's where I was going with the other one way. So todo este pinche pent up anger they have, that we're saying, I was saying the pinche que the anger of looting. That's what I was getting. The pinche is like a perfect storm. Everybody's fucking been quarantined for like 2 months. They fucking todos sus emotions salen en chinga, way, because you're not used to fucking interacting anymore. Shit like this happens. Yeah, wait. Well, how did it not boil over, way? If something like this wouldn't have happened, I think it would have been more surprising to me. That makes sense. Igual, like I was telling in the Xbox Live chat, bro.
In the Xbox Live.
Costco, 2 years for like $90.
Don't forget, you can connect with your friends, the country, the world.
Like I was telling this guy, like a pinchy video that you're saying, way. Dude, like even when I was reading the article and seeing the pictures, like somehow I wasn't. It was sad and it was kind of angering. It was angering. Is that even a word? No. It was kind of upsetting, you know? But it wasn't surprising. The one that like really like threw me off that I couldn't comprehend. Like it took me a second to comprehend was that one where the fucking CNN reporter like got arrested like while he was broadcasting.
Yeah.
El Omar Jimenez.
Yeah.
He was broadcasting like fucking live. Some fucking lady, like, I guess, crossed into the fucking area where the cops were. So they fucking went, grabbed her, arrest her. And then they surrounded him and his crew, way. And like, and like the whole time he's still trying to report, bro. And while he's showing them like his badge, and he's even telling him like, "Hey, bro,
we're live."
No, yeah, he's like, "We're live. We're CNN. Here's my badge. Hey, just tell us where you want us to be, way. Just let me know where you want me to stand, and no pedo, way. Like we're here, fucking, to help you, bro." He's telling him all this. The whole time he's telling him all this, not his crew y todos, a él, güey. You can see the cop already has him by the hand, like he's going to take off, güey. Like he's in the middle of a reportaje. Yeah. He's literally holding the mic and fucking still trying to report, güey. And the cop is holding his arm like he's going to fucking bolt. I'm like, what the fuck? And all this, I'm like, wait, are they going to arrest him? I don't understand, güey. Like, what country are we turning into, güey? Like, what the fuck's going on here? And then after que lo arrestaron y todo, and like they did the thing after, like when he got out, like an hour later, the stupid lady que me cae gorda from CNN fucking tells him, "Hey, pues tu colleague, fucking Tom Jones or whatever, was a block away, and
they didn't do nothing to him.
They just asked him politely to stand over there." And what do you think the difference was? And pinche vato sí vio la cámara like, güey, well, no me estás viendo, soy negro. Like, but he said he had a good line too in that when after that he was like this, what's happening is not new, way. It's just being filmed now.
Yeah.
Everybody's get to see the mamada that like we're living through, way. That's like our life. So I was like, fuck, that's cabrón, way. Because the whole time he was like professional, way. He was trying to reportar. He was trying to be courteous to the cops. This way still arrested him for no reason, way.
Did you see also that video where the female reporter got shot with rubber bullets?
Oh, yeah, I saw that one too, way. But I was they're in the thing. When you're a reporter, you know.
You're in the middle of it, right?
You expect. I saw the other one where the dude fucking got hit with the tear gas canister too, way. Y se la comió toda.
Did you see the one where the two cruisers, I think it was in New York?
Laughing. What?
In New York, the two cruisers that they went through.
Oh, the one that we sent us?
Yeah, El Chapo nos sent us yesterday.
Yeah, that one looked great, way. The two patrol cars.
So what are your thoughts on, I don't know, dude. I guess in this situation, the cops are trying to get through, or I don't know what they're going through.
I think they panicked, way.
They're frustrated. They're angry.
I don't know if there was anger, way. I think they panicked, way.
You think so?
Well, come on, bro.
They're breaking the windows.
Like you're saying, it's a stressful situation, way. They're surrounding your patrulla. You already know they're lighting shit on fire. The cars on fucking cop cars on fires. They're already breaking windows. You're still human, bro. You know, you can't pull out your fucking like fucking service weapon, way. And before you even get out and fucking try to use your baton, they're already on. They're literally already on you, way. These battles they panicked, bro. They panicked. It looked fucking stupid, and I feel like they should have more composure. But I understand like the situation. No, they're still human. They still panicked, way.
Ah, man. I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that I see that I don't agree with. There's some things that I'm like, I understand why it's going on, and the other ones I'm like, yeah, well, fuck, you have to voice it. We have to do some to get the attention, because the raza, the communities, the people out there have tried voicing this situation. And not only that, this is discrimination for many years in different types of ways. Whether it's peaceful protests, whether it's what is it, news conferencing, whether it's news articles, or whether it's interviews, or even like ¿cómo se llama, the football player with Kaepernick, where he was trying to shine light on this and protest with his knee.
Oh, you mean like the estos que están diciendo que why can't they just protest normally? Right?
Yeah. And it's a boiling point. I mean, we've tried, and I'm saying we
right away.
I'm saying we because as a minorities.
Right away.
As minorities. Now I'm not calling myself, that I'm in the black, or that I'm in the activist, or that I'm in the,
In my younger days, I'd be out there, way.
I'm sure you would. So would I think. If I was in my 20s, or even in my maybe early 30s, I think I would have been out there.
I wouldn't have been out there looting, but I'd fucking be over there comiéndome tear gas, way.
And el desmadre, just protesting and just like getting. The only thing I don't think I would do is I wouldn't be spitting at the cops that are on the line. I wouldn't be throwing shit at them. I wouldn't be anything, but I would just. I like to think. I like to think and this is just me, Well,
I mean, it's like I said, these things happen all fucking. It's not new. This time it's like maybe another little scale.
Yeah, because if I would have been there, the mob mentality sometimes takes over.
Yeah, once you're in the thing, ya te pega el adrenaline. It's all
fuck it, let's roll the dice.
Yeah, güey, so está cabrón. I mean.
But it's like, te voy
a preguntar otra pinche
loaded question.
¿Quieres loaded? Te voy a dar una pinche loaded, güey.
Fuck.
It's not coming from me. It's just from what I've seen, bro.
Yeah, all right.
Sí. Pero I've seen fucking people bring this up, and I'm like, all right, I see.
You're doing that, Ramon?
I go, that's Ramon, this one. So I've seen. There's a lot of ones to go about here, but let's go with this one, güey. ¿Qué pedo con just how many, a week or two ago, we were talking about how the Morenos are disrespecting our elders and robbing your taquero over here down the street.
Exactly.
Where was the unity then?
Exactly. That's I've talked to my other peeps through the IG and text and phone calls and everything. Yeah, I've talked about that. Where's that unity? Where now, I mean, a raza, these vendors, these taqueros, these eloteros, los que venden raspados and everything.
I mean, it's kind of local, but I mean,
no, but it's where's the outcome? What? Because it was in the police authority. It wasn't a person with a badge, and because they didn't die. Is that what it is?
No, but I'm saying, I mean, I didn't expect like a huge outcry, but I'm saying like we were talking about, like where are the Morenos checking themselves there? Like the fucking fireworks. Right?
Yeah, that's a firework.
El pinche, but like where were they checking?
Where the Moreno veteranos are the ones who, the clout in the neighborhood regulating this shit.
Yeah, so it's not coming from me. It's coming from the internet.
Yeah, and I've talked about it too. Like,
I feel like this is a Ramon question.
And we got some, some fellow homies from IG, that started following us that we've come a really good, I guess, compas, I would say. That they when this started happening and nobody in the community, at least in the black community, was, regulating or checking these younger cats for fucking taking advantage of the hardworking, undocumented paisas out there. They're like, you know what? We're done supporting the movement. We're done supporting the Black Lives Matter and everything at this point. And until you do something and check these fools, or make sure you get this handled, we can't ride with you like that. It's. And I think I'm like, yeah, it's true. But at this point, I think racism doesn't see if you're black or Latino or Asian. They just know that you're not white. And they're gonna, and I think that's why everybody's on board with this, because we might not be black, Fernie, we might be Asian or we might not be undocumented, but what we are is a different color. We're not Anglo-Saxon. We're not Caucasian. We're not white. We're not privileged.
I think I can agree with that, Wayne. Because I mean, on my side of the fence, I think, like you're saying, it's not the same thing, Wayne. I mean, the one thing, I didn't like it. I was pretty pissed off about that one too, Wayne. But this is a few levels above that, Wayne.
Yeah, this is at this point. It's like we're seeing it as like if a cop pulls you over, if you're not white, I'm not even going to say that because
that works that way.
Yeah, if you're anything but white, they're going to be extra cautious. They're going to be extra. ¿Cómo te digo? They're not going to be non-lenient in that sense. They're not going to come with a soft tone. They're not going to be like, hey, hey, miss, or hey, mister, or like, what's going on? What are you doing over here? I just pulled you over because you were going a little excessive, or I noticed that your windows are too low, or I saw you swerving, or lo que sea. And if it's with us, all right, license and registration, and then even then you can't just fucking reach and get your shit because then you're going to get fucking shot at.
You have to be careful. I'm very careful when I get pulled over.
So that's what I was going with earlier. Because we grew up in the 90s. We grew up with already, and most of the people that I talked that are our age or in our age bracket, they have that same thing in common. When we get pulled over, the first thing you do, you pull over, put your car in park, turn it off, hands on steering wheels, or on the ceiling of the roof of the car.
I think whenever I do
and
that.
You roll down your windows, all your windows.
I turn on the fucking light too.
Yeah,
I turn on the light so you fucking even in daytime way. It's just fucking muscle memory way.
Yeah.
Pero también like when I'm doing all that and they go, hey, license registration. Hey, wait, my license in my pocket. I'm gonna grab it. Is that cool or what? Yeah, all right. Hey, my shit's over there way. Like I don't even point far away. Like I keep my hands in the way.
It's in my glove compartment.
My glove compartment. I'm gonna reach for a way. Is it cool? Yeah, all right. Hey, fucking this and this. I'm going to reach over here. Is that cool or what? All right. Hey, over here. Wait. Hey, well, I'm going to do this. Or they say, hey, wait, baja más la ventana. Or can you fucking do this? All right. As soon as they tell me, I'm like, I'm going to do it this way. Is that okay? Porque
I had this conversation with one of our compas, Carnalismo Clothing.
Estos cabrones?
Yeah, Carnalismo right there. Oh, I was supposed to wear my shirt and shit. Damn it. Fuck, I forgot.
Para que veas, güey, I fucking support the raza.
No, yeah. Sí. You know what? I found the shirts.
Ramon hasta se cambió his raza shirt he had on.
No, yeah. I was gonna put on the carnalismo, but when I got there, me quité the shirt, and then I want to go do my hair, whatever, and I forgot to put it on, and then ya que comenzamos ahorita, like son of it fits good, but it's still like a little just
excuses, bro.
I need another month so that it fits a little bit, loose.
Excuses.
But it's a firme shirt and carnalismo. So I was talking to Carnalismo and I was telling him this whole thing is like, dude, I don't know, call it cowardly on my behalf. No, but whenever I get pulled over and I've gotten pulled over, it's always been yes, sir, no, sir.
No, it's not cowardly. It's like that.
I wasn't aware, sir. Not that I recall, or not that I was, not that I saw, or I didn't know this, sir, or lo que sea. I've always been with that. And the same thing, my wallet's in my pocket. I'm going to reach for it. My license, my registration and my insurance is in my glove compartment. Can I reach for it? Yeah. And I don't give them lip. I don't fucking go at it. I'm not like, okay, so even when they start asking you all of this, I'm not like, why'd you pull me over? I know my rights. I don't have to give you shit. I don't give them that. Because I guess we grew up in a time where like, fuck it. They're the authority. Okay. All they need is they need to, I don't know if it's a quota they got to do. I don't know if it's a, something that they have to show for, or it's a routine, or because maybe I match a description or a profile. I don't know. I'm just not going to give them an excuse to shoot me. And maybe it's been a lot like that with some of the families out there or some of the victims where like they went through the whole book and they still ended up dead.
No, pues I'm telling you, the negritos are the whole other level where like you think you're like prepping yourself. They're prepping like their kids way. Mm-hmm. Like you learn that from your parents way. I mean, in my case, part of it, I do it from getting pulled over fucking all the time. But I actively, like, as soon as I knew, like, someone's fucking brother or someone's tío is a cop and we're, like, at a quinceañera. Hey, wait, ¿cómo le hago? So fucking, they treat me a little better, bro. Yeah. Oh, so fucking do this, put your hands on the steering wheel, make them feel they're safe, and then you de-escalate the situation type of deal. And that's why I started learning those movidas. Fucking, hey, if you're going to do something, just just, fucking let them know so they know what's happening. And the more they know what's happening, the more you de-escalate the situation. So it was a little bit of me fucking actually inquiring with law enforcement people that I would encounter and ask them, ¿qué pedo? How do I fucking... I mean...
do you think it helps when... I mean, and I was telling other people, like, I see cops as a race car on a red light. They're ready to fucking go. They're están acelerados. They're ready to go. That's their training. That's their experience. They've had, they had brothers in the force that have died just for a routine, you've seen the videos when it's a routine, stop. And then next thing you know, they get shot up and they get killed because either they dropped the ball or they were too nice or they were like, they were given the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So they have to be the way they are. Do you think it helps?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
From
what
back talking.
I learned. Well, I don't know back talking, but I learned what I do from asking police officers. Like, in other words, I'm trying to make them feel comfortable by showing them where my hands are, the light on, so even if it's dark or day, like you can see me even like from the back, even if you're behind me, and like fucking just making sure they know what I'm doing before I do it. Like the way it was explained to me, like you just want to like put them at ease and kind of de-escalate the situation way, like you take off a little stress off of them and they're going to treat you better, which in my case has been
50-50.
I don't even 50-50 medio. Sometimes maybe not, pero I still do it way. But in part of it, that came, I started asking those questions from getting pulled over fucking as a chiqui un chingo way.
Yeah.
Para todo pinche whatever fucking little mamada reason way.
And I'll be honest, it like, how you said it right now, like I've had I'm not going to say my success rate, but like my experience in that, I would say like 80% of the time, they let me go and I might have gotten a ticket or I might have, and I fought one and I actually won it because I was not going over the speed limit.
Oh shit!
And everything, but what happened was what fucking let me win is that the cop didn't show up to court.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
They didn't show up to court, and this is back in the days before they forced them or they.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I've heard. They got tired of losing those.
Yeah, so I won that case. But for the most part, an asshole's an asshole. Whether he's a black cop, a Latino cop, or a white cop. How many Latino cops have we seen that are beating down their own raza?
But Dick, a lot of cops that fucking have been douches to me fucking have been minority cops.
Yeah. I've had, actually, yes, the minority cops have been the assholes.
But I'm saying, does asshole equate, that's what like I was saying
not
earlier.
to racist or prejudice, it's just an asshole.
I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does an asshole cop is the same thing as a bad cop? I don't like, because like I was saying earlier, like that dude that I right away was, I guess, that was a fucking asshole. I don't think he's a bad cop. Like things could have went like much worse, I don't think he's a bad cop. I just think he's an asshole because he's been doing it for long enough that he's saying all this shit.
It's like in our field, Fernie. We've had technicians that are assholes, but they're not bad technicians. They know their shit.
That's what I'm saying. So there's a lot of distinction between the asshole cop and a bad cop.
Yeah.
So you can't just say, oh, he's an asshole and assume, oh, he's a bad cop. Do you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The bad cops are como este cabrón que, like I'm saying, he went fucking, I want to say it was 8 minutes, 10 minutes, por ahí, güey.
It was 9 minutes and then he passed away.
Oh shit, so right in the middle. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's excessive, And I've known those cops that do excessive shit like that too, way. Like people I've known, like they tell me stories, and I'm like, fucking no mames, way. Like why? Not why in this profession, but why you like that, bro? Because it's a position of power, and that attracts a certain kind of people, way. Even if it's a handful, like this dude, it attracted him. You can like, there's one guy that I've known. I don't know. I don't really talk to him anymore, but I knew since like high school. And he wanted to be a cop like his whole life. He's been one of those guys. And you can tell that it's like the power. He wants the power. He wants that juice. And Simon, when he was in this thing, he got into all kinds of fucking beefs and all kinds of investigations. And
so that's the other one. Good thing you brought that up. That's the other one. This asshole, this murderer cop had like 17 fucking
even the Asian one too, para que veas.
Yeah, they had like 17 infractions
17.
on them. Infractions.
No, but I'm saying that was the one guy. The other guy, the other Asian guy, también had like 5 or 6, and one of them was even pending. Way.
Yeah, and the thing is that murdering cop right there had not only that, but he also had been involved in some shady killings where like they I think it was there was 2 or 3 that were minorities that they were shot. Like there was one of the victims was shot like 30 times.
It's because somehow the fucking. Well, not somehow. We know why.
The boys in blue always back each other up. Is that what it is?
But I'm saying it's like the people también. Even everybody's fucking saying now, and they said it during the other one también. Way get pinche the white people go out there and protest with fucking rifles and fucking vest and todo bien and there's you watch those pictures and videos también. They're shouting at cops. They're in their face and
they're like, spitting at them
up and spitting at them. Todo bien, güey. Like, I'm sure the cops don't like it, but they don't.
And the joke of our president is not like, hey, hear them out. They're not bad people.
Yeah.
There's this and there's that. And then this shit starts hyping up over here. You start looting, we start shooting.
Stay away. I told you
what the fuck?
No, way. I told you this one way. There was. I sent these guys, because when shit gets political, way, no quiero que me regañen.
No, I don't. I don't get mad at you.
No, but I'm saying
I don't say shit.
But way, I get all fucking hyped up, and then I want to post all kinds of shit, and I'm like, I gotta tone it back, way, porque.
The only thing is, if you post it up, you're just gonna have to answer them. I won't because I don't know. I don't want to answer something that is gonna, contradict to what you're posting or what
That's
you're
what I'm saying. So I sent them a picture. I made a little post.
And I was down with it.
And, but I was like, dude, I'm still working on the words. And by that, I meant I had like a fucking essay typed out and I was like refining it. Estaba mamado el pinche essay, güey.
The latest one you post up in the stories was está chingón, güey.
Well, ese también it had like...
I can't breathe to... I can't breathe.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, from that Eric Garner dude to fucking...
to George Floyd.
George Floyd, güey. They said the same thing, güey. Like literally the people from the Eric Garner fucking protest could pull out their fucking I can't breathe t-shirt and put it back on, way. That's how fucked up. Like I'm saying, this isn't new, way. This is fucking not even close to new. This is fuck, dude, it's crazy. But that other one, even that post you're saying, that little story, even on that one, there's a couple layers to it, way, that I don't know if
that you didn't put.
No, I mean there's a couple layers to it because tiene the Martin Luther King words, whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of reasons I put that because even
anti-flag.
Just the Martin Luther King, like the words, kind of don't go with the pictures. It's a contrast. Martin Luther King was all about peaceful protest, and even if you go through your feed, you'll find people saying this is not what fucking Martin King would approve. You find shit that like I saw one that said how real protests happen, and they had like Martin Luther King in Selma, Alabama, and then like the protest now, like this is how you protest like Martin Luther King, like if there's a right way to do it. But in that video, like there's a contrast between like what he's saying and his ideology and what's happening in the pictures, right? There's that contrast, but at the same time, there's what he's saying way, like I still have a dream way, and like that's kind of the way I guess like I was feeling at the moment that. I know all this is happening. I understand how it's happening. I prefer it to be peaceful. But like even like he's saying, like Martin Luther King, that famous speech, like I still have a dream that it could happen, even though I don't think it's gonna happen in my lifetime. So there is a couple layers to it, way, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That's what I meant by layers. But el otro that I typed up, a long fucking essay about exactly that fucking. It all started with that fucking Trump mamada. Because of the thing he put of the thugs, all these thugs, blah, blah. I was like, and
we start looting, we start shooting.
Yeah, and I went through the whole thing. ¿Qué pedo con los pinche thugs? The pinche, the cops and the thugs, estos and the capitalist thugs. And like, fuck, I went down a fucking list, güey. It was a rabbit hole of a fucking essay, güey. I could have submitted it as a college thesis, güey.
I say you still do it. I'm fucking for it. Fucking put it up, bro.
Nah, ya lo borré, güey. I think the picture, I still have the picture, Pero yeah, and it went to that whole fucking reporter getting... How about the thugs they violated this dude's First Amendment, the pinche reporter.
Yeah.
I went into a lot of shit, güey.
Now, here's the other one. I mean, dude, the writing was on the fucking wall. If you're a peace officer, if you're a cop, if you're... all these things, and you have all these fucking... What would you say? Complaints about you?
Yeah. Pero es que
Is it because they're union?
No, well, part of it is union, pero también, even, I don't want to sound like I fucking se la estoy echando a Trump, but even Trump, there's like, I don't remember cómo estuvo el asunto anymore. Pero there was a whole thing where they, ¿cómo se llama? Where they sent a letter to all like the police station, all the like the law enforcement, the police station, the fucking governors and shit to, what's that shit called? Kind of like removing the cuffs way, like saying, hey, wait, if you guys do this shit, we got your back.
Oh.
Y también there was the one where he fucking literally said, and remember, and he was like in a speech, and he goes, hey, wait, why are you guys fucking holding their heads while you're putting them in the car? Fuck it, wait, let them slam their heads on the fucking thing. Fuck them. Remember? And you're like, what the fuck? So, yeah, está cabrón, güey. It comes from the top too, güey. But it's nothing new. It does have nothing to do with Trump tampoco, porque
no, but I mean,
it's nothing new.
It's like you have all these complaints. There's complaints from what is it? Citizens that have dealt with this person. There's questionable actions on his behalf that are getting investigated. Oh, they got investigated or whatever. And the only thing he got suspended. I think out of the 17, there's only one that he got suspended or got some time off.
Yeah,
and that was it. The fucking writing is on the wall.
Well, there's a dude. I don't think it was a black dude. I think he killed like a white kid away. Mm-hmm. Somewhere in the 2000. I remember que también he shot the kid or the man. I don't remember what.
It was a black cop that shot a white citizen.
Was that what it was?
I think so.
Because the one I'm talking about, he got fired. Mm-hmm. Didn't get suspended. Well, he got suspended, investigated, got fired. He took his firing to court, and then like 2 years later, they had to rehire him because he won his court case and he got 2 years back pay.
Oh shit!
So, but I don't think he killed a black person. I think that one he killed either a white kid or a white guy. Así medio cabrón. But I mean, like we're saying, this is systemic, way. And like I said, I don't want to sound pessimist, but like these, after all this happens, ya que pase. The sad fact is that I don't see too much changing, way. Like it's just built in too fucking deep, way. It's built in fucking deep.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. After this,
like, how do you change it? How do you change what people feel like inside? Like when you're doing an interview, you put a question in there. Are you racist? Like. Like,
here's the other one. Do you know what's the difference between racism and prejudice?
Prejudice and racism? Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
Because they're in the same bubble. They're in the same fucking.
Are they?
Yeah, because racist is when I think when you call someone racist is when they think that their race is superior above the rest. Right? And I think prejudice...
You built prejudice.
Yeah, you built prejudice. Prejudice is when I think stereotypes fall into being prejudice.
It's judgment, yeah.
Yeah, judgment, right? So like if you're stereotypical, I mean if you stereotype
wouldn't being racist fall into being prejudice?
No, because I think racist is like me thinking that Mexicans are above whites, like blacks, and Central Americans or lo que sea.
Yeah, that's like a judgment, no?
Yeah, but like I said, but there's a little bit of difference. I mean, they fall in the same bubble, but there's levels of differences. It's like you could be an angry person, or you could be a hateful person. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you hate everyone.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're hateful, doesn't mean you're always angry.
I feel like we need a third for this.
I know.
But
he's rioting. He's getting his Gibsons.
He's getting his Gibsons?
His Gibsons and his amplifiers, and he's getting guitar picks. And
this whole situation, I mean, once, like I said, I was pretty ignorant about it when this guy brought it up. I think I even said something. Like my first impression, like of what he was saying, was kind of fucking stupid. I don't remember exactly what I said, but then like the next... A few hours later, when I looked everything up, and I was like, "Shit!" I was fucking. That's some stupid shit. My initial reply was
Xbox
really
Live, keeping people in the know.
Best deals at Costco. 2 years for $90.
The lines might be long, but they're worth it.
You can buy it online. It's just a code they send you by an email. Just saying. Pero yeah,
efficiency.
Yeah, el pinche I was pretty ignorant about the whole thing. But I mean, I wasn't surprised. I mean, like I'm saying, wait, this is...
Look, I'm like 3 miles away from todo el desmadre.
Well, we're hearing the fucking fireworks right now.
Yeah, we're hearing them and everything, but we're like 3 miles away. Yesterday, you could hear the cop cars just racing by. On my way back from work, I was coming home. I had to stop by the grocery store and get some things that we needed, right? So I started looking at the news, and I started seeing that the protesters were already coming over to the west side. They were, I think, at 3rd and Fairfax, and they were heading over to Beverly Hills.
Yeah, well, they
were. But this was around the time that they were heading to Beverly Hills, and I guess the estimations were like by 5 o'clock, shit's gonna hit the fan.
Oh shit!
I got off at 4:30. As soon as I got off, me fui al supermarket. No mames, güey. Pinche Trader Joe's, pinche línea, like pa la chingada.
But I mean, any different than the normal pandemic line?
No, this was a little bit longer.
Oh,
this is longer, you know. This is like normally there's windows where you're like, I'm avoid this one because.
But I'm saying that's after work. So I would think it's still
on a Saturday. On a Saturday, there's
maybe. Well, it's still after work.
Yeah, so
we still have traffic here. Normally on Saturdays, Sundays.
I got to freaking a supermarket donde, you know, whatchamacallit, I pull in and there was maybe 2 or 3 people in line. As soon as I get there, I noticed that by the time I got out, there was like maybe 20 people in the line already trying to get in. So it started getting crazy. I got my shit. I head home and I'm like, all right, I'm looking out on the freeway. So I'm going from the west side to the east, right? As I'm looking at the opposite side of the freeway, dude, from far, I see this fucking caravan of patrol cars.
No shit.
You just see the lights blaring, and they're coming on the fast lane, and they're like just fucking flying, dude. No te miento, I saw maybe like 10 cruisers, and then I saw some like SUVs, and then at the end I saw like 3 of the paddy wagons.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I thought it was a swap fucking truck at first. I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, wow.
So I wanted to do this episode from the Madre in downtown, but Ramon shot me down.
No, we didn't have a battery source with us at the time.
We totally have a battery source. We use it for the event. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I didn't have it with me. We still had to come home.
I think we could have figured something out. I was talking about doing this episode on Instagram Live, but it's all right, man.
I know.
No me dejaron.
It's maybe we could do one when I go drop you off.
El pinche.
We could do a little.
No, entonces ya se va a estar armando el desmadre.
Entonces qué, güey.
I got a family, bro. I just want to see the aftermath, güey. I don't need to be in it.
So I was listening to the radio, the AM radio station, and they were saying that there was cleanups in 3rd and Fairfax, right there where what is it?
I just don't like that they're fucking up mom and pop shops, güey. Eso sí me duele, güey. And then I saw someone say too, like someone else has brought this up. Y también, I don't know, it was on one of the social media shits. And someone was like, wow, bro, how are you going to fucking, how are you going to judge them? Y la chingada. And people have insurance.
No.
But I mean,
it's not the insurance.
I understand what's happening. I understand the anger way. And even me, way, I get, always my mother fucking, she disturbs me and I get a little angry, way. But don't say shit like that, way. Pinche, the insurance doesn't cover your blood and your sweat and everything you had to do to fucking get that little tiendita.
Not only that, but your staff.
Well, I mean, because they're talking about fucking you get insurance for your equipment, your stuff, but I mean, you don't get back the blood, tears, probably the relationships that fucking were destroyed for
exactly.
Fucking. Tú nomás te importa tu negocio.
Yeah.
You know, fucking shit like that. You don't get all that back, and then to rebuild again, way. I mean, you don't get that. I mean, if you burn down a Target, way, they're not going to go bankrupt over a Target. And only you burn down enough Targets that they go bankrupt, they just restructure and they close on those pinchy 10, 15 Targets, but they're still in business. These mom and pop shops que ya están fucking, some of them aren't even making it, are going to make it through the pandemic, might not even ever open up again. They're the ones that, dude, and then you just go and burn it. Like,
you know, there's still buildings in the hood over here that never recovered from the 92 riots.
But there's a lot of business tampoco didn't make it through that. But I'm saying right now, it's a whole other level también because they've been closed for 2 months.
Yeah. And everybody that was, waiting. This was a weekend. I think that a lot of the restaurants were going to open up.
Yeah. Instead of opening up, we got rioting.
Yeah. And now, like, if this is the weekend that they're like, okay, this might get us through. This might fucking keep us alive. Fucking they're gone.
That's the part where I get conflicted, way. Like, I understand, way. And even my initial response, como te digo, was a little fucking, but do you need to loot? Like, can't you just normally do a normal protest?
Yeah.
But I got over that pretty quick. But also the mom and pop shit, I understand, way, pero...
They're definitely the hay ventajistas that there's people taking advantage of this shit and they're like, fuck it. Right now, mob mentality, the cops are not going to do shit. Let's take advantage.
Pero por decir, güey, like I saw fucking a panaderia fucking on fire, güey. Like, what are you looting? Conchas?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. You're looting the fucking, you're taking the fucking cases, way where you put the fucking, the pan dulce, way.
Maybe they want the yeast.
You want the yeast, like the kitchen equipment.
Yeah.
I understand that one. That shit is a coraje, way. Like, there's a store. Fuck this pinche shit. I'm gonna throw a pinche rock through this pinche glass. I understand, way. I understand that coraje, way. I'm conflicted on the part when you go. That pobre señor fucking is still trying to figure out how he's gonna reopen this weekend. Before this happened, way, like, does he have enough money to bring back employees, way? Is he gonna have to bring in his daughter to fucking help him, type of deal? And now fucking he has to replace like a glass. He has to do all the insurance shit. Is the insurance money gonna be enough to fucking reopen? Is that business lost? But I'm saying, like, shit like that is not like a fucking Best Buy where you're stealing TVs and shit. Okay, he says, all right, well, pinche TV, como dijimos, I might go in and take a TV. But a pinche like a panaderia, fucking a barbershop type of shit, way. That's just coraje, way.
It's anger, yes. And I don't know. And hopefully, I mean, I don't know. I hope this doesn't go in vain or anything. Maybe they're nah, you know what? I'm not even going to fucking... It's happened before and shit hasn't changed. There's still those fucking bad apples. They
change, yeah. They change a little bit, way, but
they change somewhat. But at the end, they're still killing the people that they're supposed to protect and serve.
They're dishonoring themselves.
And not only that, but it's just like in the process. How many? I mean, there was another video that I saw a 60-year-old man in his driveway. I think he was on the cell phone, shirtless. Fucking, there's like. I think it's like anywhere like 7 cops on his driveway, and they're telling him to put it down or to fucking comply. And I think he's on the phone talking to one of his relatives. I don't know if it's his wife or his daughter or whatever. And or he's talking to somebody. And I think another relative is recording from the inside of their property, and the cops are all like within fucking 10 feet from his face, and they shoot him.
Oh shit!
They kill him. And my whole thing is, I was talking to one of our listeners that sent me that. I'm like, dude, couldn't they have fucking tased them? And not only that, a 60-year-old man, shirtless, it's not like he's hiding anything. And the only thing he has in his hand was a fucking phone. It's like, come on.
Yeah, está cabrón, güey.
There's another one over here in South Central where there was a young kid, and I think también you know what? Maybe I'm confusing him. I don't know what it is, but the young kid también was on his phone, I guess, talking to his mom or his sister or his girlfriend, telling him that, I don't know what's going on, and the cops fucking shoot him in the fucking neighborhood también. A young kid in his 20s or something like that. It's just like, yeah, but you got people in Capitol Hill in fucking Georgia with their fucking AR-15s and their vests with, what is it, fucking Kevlar?
Because they can't get haircuts.
They can't get haircuts or go to the nail salons or fucking, or go to a bar or whatever. Yeah, there is something wrong in this country.
There's a problem of...
There is a fucking problem. And you know what? These riots might not be, you might say they're not justified, but I think it's gotten to the point where people just had enough. And when I say people, it's the non-whites,
Well, pa que veas, güey, how was this thing where I took a picture of it or a screenshot because me and el compa Dave were talking on Xbox Live Chat. Yeah, les dije.
Costco,
$90 2 years.
$90 2 years.
Call of Duty
pre-order.
Warfare.
It gets delivered.
It's free.
Or even, download it.
It's email way.
Email. There we go.
Anyways, I was talking about it. There's have Republican people, they're Republican or conservative, como le quieras poner. Some people don't now they don't like to be called Republican. They're just, I'm conservative, por Trump, whatever. There's a couple people that I still, even if I disagree with them, I have them in my feeds because, you need to
know what they're, you need to know what they're up to.
No, but something, because there's one dude that I was telling the compa Dave, like I was telling some stupid shit he said that fucking day. But it goes, why just fucking stop following this dude? I go, no, because normally that dude is one dude that normally he says some pretty thought out shit, even though maybe I disagree with it. But there's been a few times when I go, all right, so that's okay, yeah.
There's some validity behind his words.
I understand what you're saying. All right, cool. Okay. I normally don't respond to him because then you have fucking...
You don't want to do that.
Fucking 50 people pounce on you as sus compas. Or people he doesn't even know, but they follow him, whatever. So, pero I'm like, oh, shit, all right. So it kind of helps me rethink my shit,
Mm-hmm.
So
keep your game.
It's one of the dudes that I guess I would say in a manner is good way. Like to at least he helps me.
It gives you the other side, the other perspective.
Simon.
Yeah. Okay.
But fuck, sometimes he's put some crazy ass shit way.
And it gets you right in the feels.
No,
right
but like this one was like next level pendejadas, like ignorant shit. And I go, dude, like I've seen you put like smarter shit, unless he's like copying and pasting from somewhere else way. And
want me to read it, or you want to read it?
No, I'm gonna read it way, pero I'm pretty sure he doesn't fucking listen to us because fucking I don't talk to his vato. Yeah. And if he does, pues, vete a la verga, güey.
Vete a la verge.
He fucking posts this shit up, güey. Oh, shit. I'm not seeing a single person trying to claim that these cops are innocent. So why are we rioting and pointing fingers?
I'm not seeing a single person try to claim these cops are innocent. Why are we rioting and pointing fingers?
One, you're not rioting, puto. You're fucking at home complaining on Instagram or Facebook, whatever the fuck this was. But yeah, you're pointing fingers. And if you don't understand why people are rioting, it's because you're fucking ignorant as fuck.
One more time. Read it, Fernie. One more time.
I'm not seeing a single person trying to claim these cops are innocent. So why are we rioting and pointing fingers? And yeah, that was... kind of disturbed me a little bit how fucking ignorant people can be, way. I mean, this vato, he's not even like a white dude, way. He might be typical like Dave, like
raza,
like raza third, fourth generation way.
But Dave's awesome. Xbox Live, Dave.
Yeah. So, but I'm saying, like, when people are saying shit like that way, fuck, dude, that's like, I don't even know what level of ignorance that is, way. What do you mean? How do you not understand why people are rioting, way? You might not agree with it, but how do you not understand?
There we go. That's a good point, Fernie.
Yeah.
We might, a lot of us might not agree with it, but you got to understand why it's happening. You might,
everybody can have their opinions of the whys and why not and how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't understand why, then you're just fucking being ignorant, way.
Yeah. And I mean,
it doesn't even have to be this one guy, way. Next week, there's probably going to be another one. 2 weeks from now, a month, whatever, 6 months, there's going to be another one, way. And there were 6 months before, a month before, 6 months before that, a year before that, there's always one, way. That's the problem. That is the fucking problem. So if you don't understand, this is not even like a buildup. This is just fucking their life, way. It just so happens that at this point, it all fucking mixed together in the right order, way. Fucking this COVID quarantine, this shit happening. The 92 riots here, there was a whole trial, fucking people building up anger, and then them acquitting them, way.
Hey, right? That's a slap in the fucking face. And with a chile, way.
And this time, it didn't even get that way. It was literally in the same week.
Yeah, because we already, like when I say we already know as far as that, the minority or the majority of the minority already know that, they're going to somehow get away with it. What?
We all know. That's what I'm saying. We all know.
We all know. And whatchamacallit, the guy got suspended Or he got fired after he got suspended.
He got fired pretty quickly,
He got fired, and not only that, but then didn't he have fucking police standing outside his house because he was getting threatened?
Well, I mean, because esa parte también I've heard people, hey, well, if they're still protecting him, I go, well, it's still a life way. He might be a fucking asshole, murderous motherfucker. We still fucking.
But he has his own fucking bodyguards.
He's
the force.
What do you call the people on Skid Row way?
What
they technically have their own bodyguards.
Who?
The people like on Skid Row, like in a prison way. It's not like we throw them on an island and let them rot. We pay fucking billions and fucking who knows how much money to fucking put people in prison way.
Yeah, but this is.
I'm saying it's no better. It's no better if you say, okay, why does he have bodyguards? Ponle que no le ponen nadie, and shit escalates at his house y lo matan.
He's got to do what everybody else does. Call the cops. I don't have a cop sitting in front of my house.
I'm just saying that
I don't have, I don't have fucking, no, it's just, I mean, okay, probably there's a privilege even when cops being a cop.
Even when cops go to jail, they get put in protective custody.
Oh. That I do understand.
This is the same thing.
Because the people that are in there.
Well, right now, the people that are outside on the street are the same as if you were in protective custody in prison way.
Okay, I guess, yeah. I see that.
I mean, I see it. I understand the coraje que
I see it. I mean, yeah, once you put it that way, I see it. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's one of those where like, how the fuck? Like when, I'm sure a lot of us have felt threatened or felt in danger, whether a neighbor or someone in the in the street, or you have a dispute and everything, and you call the cops and they're like fucking 3 hours to get there. And this guy, just the cell phone, like, hey, I'm getting threatened. Boom. He's got fucking 3 or 4 squads right there just chilling.
But that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't you like that for that to be you también? Tú eres pinches, not religioso, pero some more borderline.
Oh, no, I'm not religious. I'm no.
Kind of borderline way.
No. One thing is shaking what the fundamentals that I was brought up with. It's like, when your parents teach you to be a good person, but you're sometimes, you could be an asshole, but you're like, hey, I'm borderline. No. You just, I was raised a certain way. I don't follow the faith. I mean, I don't follow the traditions. I do have faith.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that borderline.
Yeah, well, you think you still have faith.
All right.
Do you believe, I mean, who do you put this faith in?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's why I'm not. I mean, there's a lot of things that are just habits now.
That's what I'm saying. But
they're habits.
Like if you start praying, something's going bad, and you start praying. What prayer do you say?
Oh, I just say the Our Father, the Hail Mary.
You've picked the side.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be praying to the devil though.
No, I'm not saying that, but you're not doing like some like Buddhist shit, or you're not doing some fucking Islam shit.
No, but sometimes I do have just it doesn't have to be a set prayer. It's just a prayer like, hey, big guy, ¿sabes qué?
But I'm saying your big guy is a specific big guy.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, we're leaving the point. I'm saying, talk about like the golden rule way.
The golden, yeah.
Wouldn't you like that if you called the cops, they came to your house and protected you from whatever you're talking about?
Yeah, but I don't have that privilege.
If I fucked up, way, ponle por decir, way, if I fucked up as a normal citizen, ponle que voy manejando y por whatever reason, way, I don't know, ando pedo or I'm not paying attention, falling asleep. And I ponle que I ran over some black dude on a bike. Y lo mato and fucking all this happens and fucking sale el video. And I'm in my house and I'm sure this has fucking happened, way. And pinche, there's mobs outside my house, way. Wouldn't it be nice if I could just call and pinche los policías, yeah, protect me and this happens, way. But I'm saying, como dices tú, si se tardan, blah, blah, blah. Wouldn't it be nice if like the fucking, este vato, he's still wrong and it's not the same. Fuck, no, I dug myself a hole. Pero el pinche... It's just, if it was me, I would hope that it would be the same, even though it's not. Mm-hmm. We know for a fact it's not. But I'm saying I'd like to think about it that way. Porque I'm sure this dude, like you said, way, this is not an accident. He had fucking 17 incidents and priors and shit, way.
Yeah, this is his MO. And then there was a picture where he has a MAGA hat that says make whites great again.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then he's got I don't know if it was added different or not, but he's holding like a blackberry. It says the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Oh, shit.
While wearing that fucking hat.
Oh, shit. Wait, no, I didn't see that shit.
No?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't, yeah, but I don't, yeah, I have, part of me is like you're saying, way, like, why are they protecting this motherfucker? But on my rational side.
Yes, that's the thing. Sometimes I have to resort to my rational side because, yes, I get very aggravated quick and I get very, como diría, missing our third, but very passionate, you know?
We're missing the fucking...
The you know, I guess
No está.
riots might be paying off.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's terrible. It's terrible. But
all this has, yeah, I'm telling you that it's sad, way. Like, the one that really, like, in todo esto, like, for me, way, personally, like, in my... I mean, obviously, no me pasaba así levels this shit, pero even, like, reading about all this shit and catching up, como te digo, the part that really fucking... Como te digo, saddened me... Because this is not even the coraje part, way. There's been a lot of coraje, but that, like, saddened me was, like, I think I was trying to... The thing I said earlier, that I was trying to explain que like, when I saw all this and I was reading about this George Floyd one, that it didn't surprise me. It wasn't like a shock to the system. Like, it saddened me, it angered me, but it wasn't it didn't... You
were telling this on over Xbox Live.
I just said it earlier, way. That just, it didn't hit me in that way. And that's sad, way. Like, it happens so often that you're like, oh, another one. What did fucking kind of take me time to process was the one of the reporter. And that wasn't even like a big incident. There was no violence. They almost let him go, like almost immediately an hour later, but nothing happened, you know? Mm-hmm. But también, that I haven't seen as much, pues, where they just fucking arrest a fucking reporter on the street with no reason. Like, they literally gave him no reason. Because that's some fucking communist China shit.
Don't even have reporters in like in a war zone and shit reporting, and as long as they have the media thing, they're left alone.
Dude, well, it was just weird, way. But I'm saying it's really sad that we've come to that point, que, como te digo, that it didn't surprise me. Like, oh shit, mataron otro negrito. Oh shit, all right.
Yeah. It's like how it was with the mass shootings. Oh shit, another one?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the latest one, there was 2 that just happened about 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
In Glendale, Arizona and Glendale, California.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there was a shooting right there at the Glendale Gallery, I think.
Pues chécate esta. This one doesn't line up as chingón, güey.
All right.
This one doesn't line up that chingón. Pero ¿cuántos años has it been since the 92 riots?
28.
28. How many years has it been since the fucking 65 Watts riots?
Wait a minute. Is it...
oh shit, it's 27. I thought it was 28.
Oh, it was close.
I was going to say every 20 years. Yeah, I did the math.
I was like...
I the first time.
Yeah, no, it's
close enough.
Yeah, it is. It is close enough.
Yeah. So, you could almost say every 30 years we have a massive fucking riot.
We do. And it's always
over
racial.
The same shit. Yeah.
Racial. You know, it's what would you say? It's just
it's deep. I'm telling you, it's just fucking deep. It's systemic. It's deep. I don't know how. I don't know.
I mean, but Fernie, I mean, it's like how, you know how we were talking about and I don't know, it does not compare at all. But you remember how we said, like, why were we shocked when this whole fucking the pandemic shopping happened, where like people were fighting over toilet paper and everything when we had the Popeyes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Popeye should have been the fucking...
You should have known the foreshadowing.
Yeah, with Popeyes. But dude, I mean, didn't this country go at war because of fucking...
The Civil War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the same shit.
Racial shit.
Yeah. Some people want to oppress the minority, the blacks, the non-whites.
It's always either fucking money, fucking race shit.
But not only that, I mean, I don't want to start categorizing or saying which is worse or who's got it beat. But it's always been, from my behalf. I mean, from what I've learned, it's either fucking hate towards the Jews, hates towards the blacks, and then hates towards everybody else are not white.
Yeah, but no, come on, bro. Like the racism we experience is not on the same level as los negritos. Even the Jews, I mean, they had that fucking really bad period, way, pero apart from that, I mean,
but what about okay? So what about our people in the fucking cages, the kids, the parents, the ones in the desert getting fucking sniped out? I mean, they're getting fucking literally hunted.
Yeah, está cabrón, güey.
So I mean, it's not about levels. It's just saying that.
But it goes back to what you just said, Wade. There was a whole war over fucking having slaves, Wade.
Yeah.
There's whole wars about fucking having slaves. It's just. There's a good post that también no para cambiarle muy cabrón. Pero I just thought of this one and I thought it was pretty chingón, way. I think it was El Amor Chicano that reposted it from someone, way. That I thought it was pretty good. That said fucking, hey, for everybody that has fucking all these white people that have problems with people fucking saying, okay, oh, this isn't some protesting, this is fucking looting and stealing isn't fucking cool and blah, blah, blah. Que decía, como decía, like paraphrasing, que decía, well, look at your house, look down on the ground your house is on, and remember that shit came from looting.
Oh,
See,
shit.
So fucking check yourself.
Oh man, I mean, I know at this point that's just already just it's just a constant reminder, right? But there's nothing gonna happen. I mean, it's not like United States.
They make little progress, way, pero también there's a lot of progress during like the Martin Luther King and Malcolm X eras, way. But I mean, for the most part, like in recent memory, pues there's so it's hard to get anything done.
I was talking to somebody, and I think right now that you bring it up, and
I'm just being a pessimist, way.
I know.
I hope it all ends up chingon.
Now let me ask you: since
racism stops,
would us Chicanos or us Mexican Americans living in the states that we're in, can we be considered Native Americans también?
It depends.
Because, I mean, no. Not that it depends. I mean, we were not from, literally, maybe we're not.
Native American, you mean like a...
Because of our ancestry. This was Mexico.
We're Native, oh, I see. We're Native Americans.
Right?
I mean, not in the traditional sense you say.
Yeah, because a lot of the Native Americans that were here, because they were
we come from Native Americans, way.
Yeah, right? This was Mexico. This was Mexican territory until fucking it got stolen.
Well, my pinche, on my grandma's side, like I've said a few times, wait, son tatumaras and fucking, they were right on the border, way, in Chihuahua and fucking...
Yeah, part of my family, somos Nahuales.
I'm saying. They're natives in America, way, so, yeah.
So it's just
not in the traditional American, Native American sense.
But we're Native American. I'm going to go claim my fucking...
Eso sí, güey. If they have a casino, they got standards.
I got to get my check.
No, they got standards if they got a casino, bro. They got standards. You better show fucking proof, and you better be a certain percentage, and you better... There's a lot of requirements, güey, if you want a checasito.
Yeah, but I mean, California has casinos.
I'm just saying, güey, if you want to get in one of those tribes and get a checasito from the... Ya ves, güey, we talked about it fucking a long ass time ago, but that they're fucking... even though I'm telling you, those tribes act like when they have the casino, somehow it turns to money like everything else away. They try to cut out people out of their fucking, you're fucking 25%? Sorry, bro, the cutoff is 26.
Oh.
And then 5 years later, they're like, no way. Oh, you found out you're 26? You got to be 27 now, bro. Like, they're constantly like
changing it.
Narrowing the fucking qualifications. So they got to pay out less fucking people in the tribe.
Oh, man.
So money always changes shit, man.
Yeah. Well, fucking A. So I'm just saying, it's just, this is
a long
dude,
rant.
2020, hijo de su puta madre.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Yeah. Hijo de su puta madre. This is my year? Yeah. Fuck. Almost World War III. What is it? Pandemic. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. And then fucking now this shit.
I don't know if I put.
And there's more. No. There's more. I mean, no. I'm just saying that it's like one thing after the other. It's like we can't even catch our fucking breath.
Yeah, everybody forgot about the fucking COVID already. Yeah, está cabrón.
It's just can't catch a fuck you 2020.
Yeah, everybody's gonna have their opinions, and I understand most of them. Man.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Maybe I don't agree, but
and it's okay. We don't have to agree.
Except as long as you're not like this guy saying fucking, why are we rioting? And pointing fingers. Estás pendejo hasta la verga, güey.
Yeah.
That's fucking fuck you.
It's just like, we're all going to have our opinions. It's like Don Chano said, Las opiniones son como los culos. Cada quien tiene uno diferente.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the thing, It's like, and it doesn't make you worse. It doesn't make you a terrible person. It doesn't make us a terrible person. It's just that we have the thing I like to say, or I like to think that my opinions can change. I'm not going to stick to it just to be hard headed and say, nope, this is the way I think and this is the way it is. No, I'm susceptible to change. I'm willing to listen.
Oh, are you?
I am.
I beg to differ.
Yeah.
I beg to differ. Do you know who said, and he was kind of quoting a book way that I even have on my list, but I don't read anything longer than
100 pages
than an Instagram post anymore. But he was the Trevor Noah from the Daily Show. También, he did his like those ways they do the
books.
Well, no, they gotta chime in. But he was talking about it and he quoted some book. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I meant to read that way, but I don't read it anymore, except fucking an article, and that's probably as long as it gets. But how people don't understand, like they're like, oh, que protesting and rioting, que el desmadre, how this is fucking criminal and shit. Like you can't protest a crime like with a crime.
Oh yeah.
But then he started talking about that book that I'm saying that it talks about. I haven't read it again, but I know what it's about. It talks about how society is kind of like a contract where like we all know not to do something because it benefits us, and because I don't want my house robbed, I'm not going to rob your house, and we all agree that the police is going to regulate us, and right, so we give them the responsibility to protect my house and your house, so and enforce the laws, and we all agreed on these laws, and we have a contract. Okay, we agree to these laws, and that when the cops are breaking this contract, fucking killing people, killing fucking minorities mostly. I'm not even gonna go there. That they're breaking that contract way. That of course society breaks down for that minority way. Mm-hmm. Like you've broken that contract. Why is it okay for that side to break the contract, but when they go out and break that social contract by rioting and looting, all of a sudden that's not cool. If that contract has been broken by shit like this way. So I can't remember the name of the book, but I hear it's a good book, bro. And I like the way he paraphrased it. Would
Xbox Live know?
Probably will.
All right.
Costco, $2 for $90.
You could get it.
Oh, $2, $90 for 2 years. My bad.
There we go.
And you get it emailed.
And you get it emailed.
You can join Ramon on Warzone. I'm a little more private.
No. I got already.
Right away, I got enough friends.
No. I already got fucking not yelled at, but I got fucking. What was it? Accused of fucking destroying something nice that we had. Like I didn't destroy nothing.
Right away. I don't know way.
Okay, like I'm inviting everybody.
You were inviting everybody.
No, I wasn't. People were reaching out to me, and they're like, "Hey."
You were even reaching out to have the developers change the game for you.
So that I could get everybody in ones that they want to get in.
Yeah, pinche culero, güey.
Oh, my God. Xbox Live, bringing friends together.
Yeah, you can pay $60 a year, bro. Or you can go to Costco, get 2 years for $90. Just saying. I probably won't chat with you on there because I'm a little private, but Ramon might. He's a good guy.
And I'm not always on.
Eso sí, güey. If you catch him on every 3 months.
No, sporadically. It's just las desveladas. I can't take them, dude. I really can't. I think that's what kind of, like, well, we were on like till 3 a.m.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, it was a shitty fucking...
It was a shitty night, but we still fucking enjoyed it like good masochists.
And I was going to cut it early. I was going to cut it off.
Oh, I'm not even going to bring that up, Dave. We did not win after you left. I'm just saying, this did not happen. Someone did not tell you that he's going to sleep and then waited for you to log off. this did not happen.
All right, so this is sort of lighter side of the podcast. I'm gonna go off topic and just address the situation. So a lot of the listeners that maybe this might turn you off and like, oh well, there they go again with their fucking.
Well, we just went like an hour and oh fuck, no, we went more than an hour and a half.
Yeah.
On pinchy shit that probably people already heard and tired of. I don't know if they're tired of.
Well, they're going to get a lot of it.
Maybe they don't care for our opinion, bro.
Probably.
Why do we feel like people are going to care what we say?
No, and they're not going to come to us for resources or informational facts.
And I'm sure fucking people are like, a huevo. And then other people are like, nah, tan pendejos.
Fuck these guys, you know?
Fucking ignorant motherfuckers.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Fernando's talking in circles.
He's contradicting him. No, you don't contradict yourself.
I contradict myself all the time right here because fucking los nervios están cabrón, güey. I've heard myself go around in a circle.
No, what you do is you hit roadblocks. Like you know what? You get like little brain farts.
It's because ya ves, güey, a veces your mind is going faster than
your mouth.
Your mouth, and then of course you're talking to someone or you're having an argument with someone, and then that has to shift and it fucks you all up, güey. And then aparte tienen los nervios. So yeah, this happens. I agree with you 100%.
And that happens to me constantly. But
no.
But for the listeners that are not into playing online or know what we're talking about or anything, we've been playing this.
We're going to talk about it again?
No, well, I just want to give clarification. I don't want Dave to think that I was a dick with him.
I think people are tired of that shit, just like the COVID way. We're tired about hearing you that you played Warzone for 5 hours.
So, no, I'm going to say
Well, Dave played for 3.
So I log on and there's 5 of us playing, right? When I log on, it's like,
you're going to.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to explain it. I want
Why?
Dave to know. And I want the listeners to know.
If you want to turn off the podcast now is a good time.
That's a good time.
I'm going to check out the men.
No, I'm going to give my side of the story.
No, there's no his side of the story.
No, because what's going to happen...
The truth and the facts.
What's going to happen is that when you log on tonight on Xbox Live, Costco,
$2. I mean, $2. 2 years for $90, I think.
2 years for yeah.
Or $60 a year. Como tú quieras.
Como quieras. You could get an email.
Or it's like $10 a year también.
Download the code and you're on. What's going to happen is you're going to get on and you're going to be like, Dave, fucking Ramon fucked you over.
No. It does put you on blast.
No.
Pinche Xbox like that chingón. It puts you on blast. Because as soon as Dave logs on, Dave, if you're logged on right now when you're listening to this, listen to me. Do not check the part where it tells you your friend was last online so many hours ago. Because yours is going to say you were last online 10 hours ago. And Ramon's is going to say
7 hours ago.
7 hours ago. And you're going to go, wait a minute. This is discrepancy. He told me he was going to sleep. Wait, what's happening here? Did he log back on to check his messages?
No. So
we're playing. He couldn't sleep. That's what happened. He couldn't sleep.
We're playing, and it's a good group. It's 5 or 6, 5 of us, right?
Yeah, we're sucking balls. Man.
Yeah, we're getting our asses handled. We're getting our asses handled, and the group is demoralized. And plus,
this is a good moment to check out.
So then, at a certain point, we're trying to leave on a good note, like on a high note, and we don't. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, guys. I'm going to call it a night. That's it. I'm done. This is me. And our good friend, Westside Dave's like, you know what? Oh, yeah, I'm clocking out too. I'm off. All right. See you guys later. He logs out. In the process of him logging out, I'm looking at my perks. I got some stuff, for the previous game or whatever it was. And I still hear, my other compas.
Pinche Ramon vale madre, güey.
Talking.
Why do we play with him?
He just fucking gave us se ensaló.
He tells the world how bad we are. And then he wants everybody to join our game. Oh shit, Ramon.
Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm like uploading this and they're like, yeah, so they keep talking. I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? They're like, oh shit, you're still on? I'm like, hey, well, I mean, it's 4 of us now. Why don't we do a little plunder? It's a 4-man team. Dave's off. Let's go for it. And then I didn't hear none of you guys say no.
Yeah,
I didn't hear none of you guys say
I immediately
you're
said,
an asshole. I'm logging off right now.
I immediately said, what an asshole. That was the first words out of my mouth.
But did you log out?
I wasn't logging out though, but you were memes. Dave said, yeah, you know what? he was like on the fence. Yeah, I think I'm done. Way.
Yeah.
And Ramon was like, yeah. I think Dave is right.
It's EP times. I gotta go to bed.
I gotta go to bed too. I'm fucking tired. I'm sleepy, bro. And Dave was like, yeah, you got a point, bro. Yeah, Sasuke, yeah. Good night, guys. Good night. And pinche Ramon was like, good night. And then fucking
clink,
30 seconds later, hey, you guys gonna play Plunder or what? Then I was like, immediately, I was like, what an asshole.
Dave, yeah, it was
what an asshole.
It was a douche move. Is it douchey, Fernie?
I was gonna bring it up as a random, is it douchey, and change the names and for the sake of the story. It was pretty douchey.
It was, right? Hey, hablando de douchey, I got one.
We're a little long, so make it fast.
No, all right, hold on. I got the one.
No one has time for all this shit anymore.
No.
Nah, wait, come on. You don't got dick. You said it yourself.
All right, well, fuck it. I'll save it for next week.
You can't listen. You said it yourself. Wait, who has time to listen to 2-hour podcasts?
All right.
We should have made this shit like 30 minutes.
45 minutes?
30 minutes and cut it short and yes, do it. Wait.
No, pues así estuvo. All right, for next week, I'll save it. I'll get them all in line. I got a couple of them. Is it douchey or am I the asshole? Fucking.
Yes. The answer is yes.
All right. So I just want to say thank you for listening. Be safe. And I don't know. At this point, I
don't be ignorant about shit. Way
yeah.
like I said, I made the mistake. My first impressions were kind of not about the George thing, but about like the rioting and looting. I'm a little ignorant, but I wouldn't look at shit like you should, and
yeah,
I was wrong. And people no se pasaron de lanza. They're just
it's
understandable.
Sometimes I don't know. I still don't. The little shops, it does suck, and there's always going to be some people taking advantage of the situation. And if you're around that or anything, try to be the voice of reason. And
you can't be the voice of reason. Remember, even when we're sitting out here, where I showed you who sent us the.
The owner trying to defend the shop, and he got his ass kicked.
It turned out. I started reading the comments, which doesn't mean shit. But according to the fake news comments, it wasn't even a shop. It was just some dude that supposedly went out to defend his neighborhood, quotes. If you're not watching the video, I'm making those little air quotes. And he went out with the fucking a sword.
A machete, no?
I don't know some people said machete, some people said sword.
It was a long knife. It was a long, sharp thing.
And they fucking beat this dude to death, way.
He got beat to death?
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
The pinche video está cruel, way. I wouldn't have watched it if it didn't. I don't know. I don't even know how I started watching it. I don't know what the fuck.
Someone posted.
I don't think I knew what I was getting into.
No?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it was just like I'm saying. So even if you get out there, I guess
I'm saying, but
there was another video of some store. There's some store owner dude. He didn't get beat up or anything, but he stood in front of his store and was trying to tell people, "Hey, wait, no way, this is my tienda." What it wasn't raza. I think it was a negrito, or the one I saw was a negrito, and he was like, "Hey, bro," like he was trying to stop people, and at some point, like you just see him like fucking like, well, fuck, like, pues qué voy a hacer, güey? They're just going in at a store, and he was like, "Well, yeah, I guess it is what it is, way." So that didn't even help, way.
I don't know, but the sounds of it, I know that the Gucci store in Rodeo Drive, fucking, they couldn't get into it. The windows were fucking.
Yeah, even though, or pinche, Gucci también is a big company. I wouldn't care if they fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say I wouldn't care, but they should be outside police station, courthouses, government buildings.
Yeah, letting them know.
Pero, if it's just anger, like I was saying, güey, te pasas de verga because of...
If you're knocking on the door and nobody answers and they ignore you, then that's when you bring out the sledgehammer, and I think that's what's going on right here.
I just think it's anger. But I'm saying if you're just going in there to rob a fucking safe, then fuck you.
Yeah.
Everybody else, and I disagree, but...
Be safe.
Do what you must.
Use your best judgment. For all our law enforcement listeners, for all our, servicemen or servicewomen, for everybody that's out there, reporters, writers, photographers, journalists, or whatever, please be safe. It's crazy. It's hard. It's just anger.
And like I said, I don't know how you change any of that shit. It's fucking deep. It's fucking deep.
Hit the reset button, Fernie. And just let's do the, what is it, minimalist? Don't know what do you call it?
I'm gonna go live in a simulation.
The simulation. There we go.
Late.
Al ratos with that, Chicano Shuffle out. Al ratos with that,